Is Kim K only successful because she's pretty? Okay. Well, in my honest opinion, no. I think she's successful because of her ability not to burn bridges and her, I guess, capitalizing on her connections, Because I feel like there's other pretty women who got put in the same positions as Kim K and they weren't able to capitalize, whether they had too much of a stuck-up personality or they had issues, mental, and they just weren't able to just finagle their way into a better position. And I feel like a woman being pretty is equivalent to a man having $1 million. There's a whole lot of men you give $1 million and they won't be able to capitalize on that money. They won't be able to turn the 1 million into 10 million and turn the 10 million into 100 million. And I feel like it's the exact same thing for women. There's a whole lot of old ass women who live in these group shelter homes, these homes where only old people reside. And when you look at pictures of them when they were younger, they look bad. They look like the prettiest girl you ever seen. They be looking better than Halle Berry sometimes. And when you look at their life, they ain't got no husband, they ain't got no kids, and nobody really gives a damn about them. It's like, okay, they had prettiness, they had an opportunity to capitalize on what they was born with. They didn't capitalize with it, and now they end up in a group home full of old ass people just withering away. So I definitely think Kim K worked for what she got, because her potential outcome could have been like one of those old people in them homes, And I think she capitalized on what she was given. She made lemonade with lemons, And I think not many women are able to do that, Very rarely do you find a very rich man who isn't arrogant. Very rarely do you find a very beautiful woman who isn't arrogant, or just talk down to people. So I think for her to make it to this point in time where she's one of the richest women on planet Earth and just has so much social status and so much money, you have to have a different thing about you that makes people like you, want to do business with you. And I definitely contributed to her not burning her bridges, not being too arrogant, her keeping her head down and out the way, and also her, dealing with a lot of successful black men. But yeah, that's all I have to say on how and why she's successful and where she's at today.